Your happy cat is already saying, I love you, even if you do not realize it yet. They express affection quietly, through small signals most people overlook. Cats do not announce happiness, they reveal it through calm presence and subtle choices. Many owners expect love to look obvious, warm, and expressive. In reality, feline happiness lives in silence, restraint, and routine behavior. That silence can mean deep comfort, or it can hide emotional distance. Knowing the difference changes how you understand your cat completely. But before we begin, please tap like and subscribe to support our channel. And now, let us continue. 1. The slow blink kiss. Have you ever looked back at your cat while they slowly closed their eyes and assumed they were just sleepy? What if that moment was actually a message meant only for you? You may notice this happen during quiet moments, late at night, or when the room feels calm. Many people see it as nothing more than a relaxed habit and move on without responding. For a cat, slow blinking is a sign of trust and emotional safety. In the feline world, closing the eyes near another being means there is no fear and no need for defense. The gentle response is simple and slow. Look back, soften your eyes, and blink at the same pace without leaning forward or speaking. Most cats will pause, blink back, and settle their body closer. Their posture loosens, their breathing slows, and their presence feels warm. Trust is often built in silence, not touch. 2. The tail telegraph. Your cat's tail reveals more about their happiness than their face ever will. Many people focus only on ears or eyes while ignoring the tail completely. A raised tail, a gentle curve, or a slow sway often goes unnoticed during everyday moments. For cats, the tail is an emotional signal that moves with their internal state. It reflects confidence, comfort, and a sense of safety in their environment. When the tail lifts naturally while walking toward you, pause and stay still. Allow the cat to close the distance on their own terms without reaching out. A relaxed tail is often followed by soft steps, light rubbing, or calm proximity. These are signs of a cat who feels secure near you. A calm tail often means a calm heart. 3. The purr engine. Purring is not always a sign of joy, even though most people believe it is. You may hear purring during quiet evenings, while resting together, or during moments of stillness. It feels comforting and familiar, so it is easy to assume it always means happiness. For cats, purring is a self-soothing response tied to the nervous system. It can signal contentment, but it can also appear when a cat is regulating emotion or seeking comfort. The best response is presence without pressure. Sit calmly, keep movement slow, and let the cat choose the distance that feels right. When purring comes from true happiness, the body softens, the eyes half close, and the cat remains close without tension. Peace is not always loud. 4. The belly display. Your cat rolls onto their back and exposes their belly, and the moment freezes your hand in midair. Is this an invitation or a test? Many people instinctively reach out to touch the soft fur. The reaction is often confusion when the cat pulls away or reacts defensively. For a cat, the belly is the most vulnerable area of the body. Showing it is a signal of safety and trust, not always a request for contact. The respectful response is to pause and observe. Let the cat remain open without touching, and watch their body language carefully. When trust is honored, the cat stays relaxed, stretches slowly, and remains comfortable in your presence. Respect often deepens connection more than touch. 5. Wanting to be near you. If you learn to notice this sign, your bond can feel calmer and more secure without doing anything extra. Your cat may follow you quietly, sit a short distance away, or choose the same room without asking for attention. Many people assume affection only counts when a cat demands touch. For a cat, choosing proximity is a sign of emotional safety. It means your presence feels predictable, familiar, and non-threatening. The best response is simple and still. Allow your cat to share space without reaching out or calling them closer. Over time, the cat settles more easily, rests longer, and remains near you by choice. The room feels shared rather than claimed. Love does not always need contact to exist. 6. The chatty cat. Have you noticed your cat making small sounds that are not quite meows and wondered who they were meant for? These sounds appear during routine moments, while you move around the house, or when you make eye contact. Many people ignore them or assume they are random noise. For cats, gentle vocal sounds are social signals. They are used to maintain connection and express comfort with familiar beings. The right response is acknowledgement without interruption. A soft voice, slow movement, and calm presence are enough. The cat often continues the exchange, moves closer, or relaxes into the shared moment. Communication feels mutual and easy. Some conversations are built from sound alone. 7. The confident explorer. A happy cat does not hide. They move through their space like it belongs to them. You may see your cat walking with their head lifted, tail raised, and steps steady. Many people think this is just personality or habit. For cats, confident movement reflects emotional security. It shows the nervous system is calm and the environment feels safe. Support this by keeping routines stable and movements predictable. Avoid sudden changes that disrupt familiar paths. The cat continues to explore openly, rests in visible areas, and remains present in shared spaces. Confidence grows where safety stays consistent. 8. Playfulness at any age. Play is not something cats outgrow, even though many people believe it is. You may notice short bursts of chasing, sudden energy, or playful reactions to small movements. These moments are often dismissed as random. For cats, play is a sign of mental health and emotional balance. It releases tension and supports natural instincts. Encourage this gently with simple movement and familiar toys. Keep sessions short and end before exhaustion. After play, the cat relaxes deeply, rests comfortably, and shows a calm, alert state. Joy often appears in motion before it settles into peace. 9. Head bunting. Your cat gently bumps their head against you, then walks away as if nothing happened. Did you notice what just took place? This often happens during calm moments, when your cat passes by, or when you are standing still. Many people see it as a cute habit and do not react. For cats, head bunting is a social marking behavior. Scent glands on the face are used to identify family and trusted beings. The right response is calm acceptance. Stay still, allow the contact, and avoid grabbing or restraining. Your cat may repeat the gesture, rub along your body, or linger nearby with a relaxed posture. The bond feels quietly confirmed. Belonging is sometimes expressed without words. 10. The grooming gift. If your cat licks you, you have crossed an invisible boundary into their inner circle. This behavior often surprises people, especially when it happens on the hand, hair, or face. Some see it as odd or slightly uncomfortable. For cats, grooming is reserved for members of the same social group. It is a behavior rooted in trust and shared identity. Accept it briefly and remain relaxed. Do not pull away suddenly, but allow the moment to pass naturally. The cat often settles afterward, stays close, and appears deeply content. The connection feels mutual and complete. Trust given freely is a rare gift. The 30-second happiness test. This simple moment can reveal more than hours of observation. Sit near your cat without calling or reaching out. Let your body stay loose and still. Cats respond to emotional space more than commands. They choose connection when it feels safe and unforced. Slowly blink once, then gently pat your leg without sound. Wait and observe without expectation. A happy cat will respond with approach, blinking, rubbing, or calm presence. The answer appears on its own. Truth often shows itself when nothing is demanded. A simple way to increase happiness. More toys and attention do not always lead to a happier cat. Many people try to entertain constantly, filling the day with stimulation. This can quietly overwhelm instead of comfort. For cats, controlled stimulation and choice create emotional balance. Watching movement from a safe distance meets deep instinctual needs. Create a quiet window space with a stable view. Let birds, leaves, or passing light provide gentle engagement. The cat relaxes longer, remains curious, and shows fewer stress signals. The mind feels occupied without pressure. Happiness grows when the world feels safe to observe. Most misunderstandings about cat happiness come from one place. Humans expect emotions to look human. When you notice one quiet signal and respond with patience, the relationship begins to feel calmer and closer. Try choosing one small sign you noticed today. Live with it for a few days, then share what changed in the comments. Once you start seeing happiness clearly, you may also notice how cats say sorry in ways most people never recognize. Subscribe and stay with us. The next story may change how you hear your cat forever.